Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124 and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Before I get started, one thing I thought of, I don't know if I mentioned it previously or not. Actually, no. I think I mentioned Chugga Conroy, I don't know, but regardless if I didn't, check out Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of this game. I haven't seen it myself, but I still highly recommend it because I'm sure it's good. And interesting thing of note, Chugga Conroy actually did his Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy 2 just last year, so... Anyway, that said, let's continue on. Right side down Galaxy. I'm expecting this video won't be more than half an hour, if that long. Breaking the laws of gravity. So these gravity things very similar to stuff in the Bowser Galaxies from Galaxy 1.
Yes.
Come on, really? Ugh. We're gonna adjusting my clothes real quick. My brigade is down there! Look you. Kill the Goomba. This switch! You got it! Fight. Fire Flower. You transform into Fire Mario. Shake the Wii remote to shoot fireballs. Returning from, well, classic Mario, but for how it works in this game from the first game. I'll mention this right now. It's sad to say that this is the case, but the Ice Flower from Galaxy 1 does not make her return in this game. And Robot. This is first Galaxy game had the bomb blow up trash minigame. This one has the box burning minigame. This is the end of the road for all the trash in the universe. So many boxes is getting way out of control if you ask me. Do me a favor and burn all of these as fast as you can. What do you say? Sure. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Oh, thanks. That looks great. Here you go. Take this. Boy, I wish more folks worked as hard as you. Now, that's a job well done. I'm sure it's the same, but I still gotta double check it. There. This was of course the hidden mission. The Great Crate Incinerator. Yeah, whatever, Lava. Now it's time to do the regular mission. Just like in Galaxy 1, if you're selecting a mission you've already gone to before, whether it's one you've completed or not. A nice little thing you can do is press through with the A button on the Wii remote to skip through it. You don't have to wait for that, so you can get to playing the game faster. Now it's time for me to show some super skills. Don't fall down! Normally you do a lot more gravity changing back and forth than I did here, but I'm doing some sequence breaking. Gotta love doing sequence breaking. It always is very nice and feels very nice to be able to sequence break things like this. Skipping things and doing things faster in a manner in a way that in which the game does not intend for you to do. Up here is stupid gravity. Now, one thing you can do is you can jump up on this over here. And there's something of interest about this that I had to mention. Something you can do is, all the way on the corner over here is the 1-up. But not only that, there's stuff that you're intended to go through in that gravity section I'm completely skipping over. And that is, you're intended to go through an entire section of the gravity section to get this star. However, the game also intends for you to be able to come up here with Mario and skip it entirely. So the game is like, you can do what you want. If you find out that you can get up here and you want to skip the entire gravity section, go ahead. We don't care if you sequence break or not, because we're intending for you to anyway with the 1-ups. I've always found that very interesting ever since I've seen those 1-ups there. That, like, you're intended to go through this entire gravity section, but at the same time, the game directly intends for you to be able to sequence break and skip over that. Entirely besides, of course, where the star is, because you have to go where the star is to collect it to move on. Breaking the laws of gravity. And sequence breaking. Breaking the laws of gravity and the game. But not really, because the game intends you to sequence break. For you to be able to. Somewhat repetitive commentary aside, next galaxy, Fluffy Bluff. Search for the Tow Brigade Captain. Now, I don't know if this is just very similar to the Gussie Garden Galaxy music, or if it's actually a direct remix of it, but the song itself is very similar, at least if nothing else, to the Gussie Garden Galaxy music. Cloud Flower. You turn into Cloud Mario. Shake the Wii Remote to create up to 3 cloud platforms out of thin air. Now, if you do it fast enough, there's a little trick you can do that I've already been doing with the Cloud Power-Up. And that is, you press the A button, and then very immediately after that, wait for the stupid bird to get out of here so I don't take damage. Anyway, yeah, you get out of here. Anyway, these creatures are called Whittles. I don't know what the heck voice I want to give them. But anyway, a trick you can do with the Cloud Power-Up is you can press the A button, and then very quickly after that, press the Z. Oh crap. No, I just realized. You press the A button, then shake the Wii Remote to make the cloud, and then very quickly after you've made the cloud, press the Z button to stop Mario's movement. Like, it cuts off. Basically, what you're doing is you press the Z button immediately after the cloud, making the cloud to cut off Mario's animation. So he stops, and then he comes down back down to the cloud. That way you land on the cloud faster, and you can move faster with the Cloud Power by doing this little trick. But you've got to be able to master it, because if you end up having the timing just be slightly off and you're over a pit like this, you'll spin And then presses... Actually, I guess not. I'm gonna try and test this out. So it looks like you have roughly at least a half a second window to press the Z button after making the cloud platform to be able to press the Z button on the nunchuck immediately after to freaking cut off Mario's animation and make him land back down on the cloud faster. Coins. But anyway. Also, did I get the comment medal? I don't know. Actually, no, I didn't yet. I know where it's at. It's further up ahead yet. Watch out for Cosmic Clones ahead. If they come after you, run. Anyway, one thing I can do here is do this. Landing on the cloud will still spawn the Shadow Clones, so... And touching water does get rid of the cloud power-up. Notice the waterfall, there's starbits running down it. Haha, you can't see me, you stupid bird. I don't think so. Stupid Angry Bird knockoff, go away.
Yes, Herf! Some monkey with sunglasses challenged me, Herf, to a race! You go instead! I should be in better shape! This cafe business is going to be harder than I thought!
Well, it's you. Good work getting up here. They call me the Chin. Seems like you may be awarded the high climbing route. Take the stop. We'll talk later. See you around. It's been quite a while since I've played this game, so I did forget. I noticed it briefly. If you guys did, then good eye. There is a Hungry Luma, so there is a hidden mission in that galaxy that I'll be going back for. Starship Mario can now advance.
Look at what! I see you bought some kind of a floaty souvenir! It's a clown flower. Whoa, they sure have some weird stuff out there, huh?
Spoiler alert, the Fire Flower will appear there. That said, wait until you see what his reaction is to the frickin' Fire Flower.
Even heroes need a hand sometimes, and you have one more Luma friend can help you! Your Luma friend can stop enemies with a shake! We would spin them in the air!
It's unusual that it doesn't give you the question mark to indicate to you that the hidden mission is here, because I know for a fact it is. Here we have a little bonus room. Every time you get one of these amounts of coins, you get a 1-up for it. Now these rooms definitely have heavy inspiration on some things that you do in Super Mario 3D World for the green stars in that game. Because there's rooms that are pretty much just like that, but I think you enter them through the mystery boxes. Or the... I don't know. I don't think they're called mystery boxes. It's the orange boxes with exclamation points. They're items in, I think Super Mario Party. But anyway, like those items, or those rooms in Galaxy 2, in 3D World were heavily inspired by rooms like that in this game. Anyway. So, real quick. Actually, I just realized something. So, head over this way. Ah, you can't reach me from here, you stupid bird. That's out of your bounds. They do that, get up here with the Sling Star. Here's this Luma. I'll get all these coins. But yeah, the Hungry Lumas in the world map, they are still Starbit Lumas, but they changed the Hungry Lumas that are inside galaxies themselves from Starbit Lumas like they were in Galaxy 1 to Coin Lumas. This one has a hefty price.
I'm so hungry, will you give me one of the coins? They taste so good! Very wonderful coins, I might transform!
Yeah, this Luma takes more coins than any other Hungry Luma in the galaxies in the game, but at the same time, most galaxies don't give you this many coins to collect either, so...
This is almost so low, why they want to transform!
And I think all of the Coin Luma's dialogue is the same outside of the amount of coins they require to feed them all the way, so... That should be the only time I read the Coin Luma dialogue, just like it was the only one time I read the Starbit Hungry Luma dialogue for the Hungry Lumas in the world map for unlocking galaxies. Now, because all galaxies have either 2 or 3 stars in the game, there's no one-off galaxies in this game like there were in Galaxy 1. Like, technically, there's no one-off galaxies because all galaxies have 2 or 3 stars. Now, you may not initially not be able to get more than 1 star. Perfect example being Flip Swap Galaxy, but all galaxies have 2 or 3 stars in the game. Every planet has its price. And that's everything available in that galaxy for now. So, let's see. Comet Medal, Comet Medal, Comet Medal, Comet Medal, Comet Medal, Comet Medal. So, for now, that's everything that... I'll say we, even though I'm referring to myself right now because I'm the one that's playing. That's all we can do right now in this world, so let's move on. 7 stars. Bowser Jr.'s Fiery Flotilla. I like to mispronounce it though, Flotilla. I don't know if that is actually supposed to be Flotilla like tortilla, like it's pronounced tortilla but spelled tortilla, or if it's supposed to be pronounced flotilla. Regardless, Gobble Guts Aching Belly. Love the frickin' Bowser Jr. Galaxy music in this game. This is a really good soundtrack, I love it. The Comet Medal. And instead of doing what the game intends, I'm gonna come up here. I don't need it, but I'm still gonna grab it anyway.
Wow, made this far, huh? Well, you my dad's help to finish you off. I got a big surprise for you. Oh, Gobblegut, dinner's on. Don't forget to protect your bellyache bulges.
And here we have none other than Gobblegut. If you guys have seen or raced in Dragon Driftway in Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the design of the course and that creature that you see, that straight up is Gobblegut. The design of Dragon Driftway is awesome, and it's awesome that there's a reference to Gobblegut in Dragon Driftway in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, especially because initially in the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8, Dragon Driftway was a DLC course. Okay, so there's the 1, there's the 2, there's the 3, and nope, not gonna happen. Sigh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and boom. What I did there is got his last 3 bulges first. You want to go for those first because after you get the first 3, he gets mad and then he speeds up and he's faster, so he charges at you faster, and it's also easier to get hit by him because of it. And you have to wait longer, dodge him for longer to be able to hit the last 3 belly bulges, so you want to freaking knock out the last 3 first. That way, for the second round of hits, you can get the first 3 consecutively like I just did right there, and not have to worry nearly as much about him catching up to you and doing damage to you. So again, hit the last 3 first, then hit the first 3. You can also do what I did at the beginning, which is jump. When I did it to freaking hit that 1 belly bulge, that was to knock out his last one, so you had just the... It's either the last or the last one or the 4th one. But either way, it's one of the last 6, and I know it's not the 5th one. But anyway, regardless of that, tips and tricks on how to make beating Gobblegut as easy as possible, as well as the trivia of the design of Dragon Driftway was directly like that creature you see when you look at it is Gobblegut. Time to collect the first Grand Star of the game. A portal to the next world opened up. Bowser Jr.'s Flyer Flotilla, Gobblegut's Aching Belly.
Whoa, look at that! You did it! You brought back a Grand Star! That's great! Now we can use the power of the Grand Star to travel to another world! We're one step closer to receiving your special one, buddy! There's space and time to it. Unknown world we go. I'm jiggly just thinking about it. Ready, Captain? Well, take a look at that. We found an entirely new world. Looks like there should be plenty of power stars here. Go ahead, we're all coming on you, Captain.
Checking something real quick. Well, regardless, I'd like to continue on, but I want to keep the worlds into their own parts. So hopefully every world will either be 1 video per world or 2 videos per world. I'm wanting to keep it structured like that, to where I do either 1 video per world or 2 videos per world, depending on how long each world takes me. So that said, that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Bye, everybody.